Hey guys, it's Renee here. I'm going to be talking to you today about a very important topic, how to strengthen your rotator cuff. If you have ever had a shoulder injury or known someone who has that has affected that rotator cuff, you know it can be so incredibly painful and affect everything you do throughout your day. So, the first thing I'm going to do is give you a little bit of an anatomy lesson. Don't worry, I'll break it down so it's easy to understand. We'll just take this in bite-sized pieces. And then lastly, I'm going to show you one simple exercise you can do at home to help strengthen your rotator cuff. There are many different ways to strengthen your rotator cuff, but for now, we're just gonna talk about some facts and some information, and then I'll give you just that one exercise you can do. Okay, so here we go. Now, the first thing I want you to know is that the shoulder joint is very, very complex, but those rotator cuff muscles are very small, and they're kind of woven into that shoulder joint. And there's 4 of them. Now, if you do some research on this, you may find some people say there's 5 or 6, but generally the consensus seems to be that there are 4 main ones. Here they are: the supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, and subscapularis. Did you get all that? There's going to be a quiz at the end of the video. Just kidding. So anyway, don't worry about all that. Just know that there's these 4 little muscles, and as I like to often say, those muscles are overworked and underpaid. They're the workhorse. They are involved in everything, and they don't get nearly the attention that they need. So what we need to do is that when we're strength training, we need to make sure that we devote some time in our routine to strengthening those little guys, instead of just doing the surface muscles that we can see, like the pectorals or the deltoids, because we can see that. We can see when those muscles get developed. We can't really see the rotator cuff muscles when they become developed. Like I said, they're just kind of small and they don't really talk until something goes wrong. So here's the one exercise you can do. I'm going to show you with my yellow band, but if you don't have a band, you can do this with a 1 or 2 pound dumbbell. And I should mention that if you are currently having an issue with your shoulder, you have some kind of pain or a twinge or some kind of clicking or pain going on, what you can do, or what you may find is better for you, is to just do this with the weight of your arm. So here we go, I'll show you. Okay, so here we are. I have my yellow band, and the yellow band is very light resistance. I'm doing this on purpose, although I could do a heavier resistance band because my other muscles that I talked about, the chest muscles and the shoulder, can handle it. I don't want them to work right now. I want to inhibit those muscles or kind of turn them off and have these small muscles, the rotator cuff muscles, do the work. So that's why we want very, very lightweight or very light resistance. So please keep that in mind. Now, what I'm going to do is glue this elbow here right to my rib cage, and then keep it right under, or right to, that's not my rib cage, that's my waist, and then keep it right underneath my shoulder. All I'm going to do is stand with my feet planted firmly in the floor, my knees soft, and I'm going to open up the arm just like this, and then close. Open, and then close. So as I'm doing this, you may find that when you do it, you can only open to about here, and that's fine. This is just showing you what your range of motion is, and it's going to be different for everyone. Just work with wherever that is for you. And I want you to do 20 repetitions, and if you can't get to 20 without feeling the burn, because it will start to burn, just stop, take a rest, and then go at it again. If you feel like you can't do anymore because you're starting to break your form, stop and then pick it up the next time. Make sure also that you keep your elbow glued to the side of your body. So make sure you're not doing that, because those are those bigger muscles helping out, and they're going to want to help out. But try to just keep it calm, keep it slow, and make sure that you have that alignment in place. Okay? Okay, so I hope that was helpful. That's a little bit of information about the rotator cuff and one exercise you can do at home. I hope that helped, and if it has, if you have any questions or if you would like to make a comment, please leave it for me below the video. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.